Hello, it's Celine here. Just back from the National Eating Disorders and Obesity Conference on the Gold Coast, and I promised my followers that I would show them a bit of a summary of what I spoke about. This here is about your stress journey, how it creates and triggers negative beliefs in your system, and what body systems are affected. And then we create symptoms, and then we do something about those symptoms. So in your stress journey, what we were doing was downloading programs. This is about survival in your family of origin. We have certain experiences and we interpret those experiences and we gain attitudes and feelings about those experiences. And so we make decisions about how we are in relation to our family of origin and how we are in relation to people in the world. So this actually creates certain beliefs. And so then what happens is all of those things added together becomes your framework or your blueprint for assessing life. So this is how you perceive life forevermore, unless and until you can actually change things. So having a look over here in this category here, triggers negative beliefs. Now there's only about nine major beliefs that form from your downloading programs initially from your family of origin. And these are: I am unlovable, I'm worthless, something bad will happen, patience doesn't make things happen, people will take advantage of me, I'm not good enough, people are out to get me, people must think well of me for me to be okay, and it's not fair. So what will happen is these particular statements or beliefs will be changed, the words will change slightly depending on the emotion that you are ruled by. So, for example, if you're ruled by fear, the words may change. If you're ruled by guilt, the words may change. If you're ruled by shame or any other, anger, overwhelm, whatever it is, the words may change, but the content of the belief is the same. So what happens? These particular beliefs directly relate to specific body systems. So for example, if you think you are unlovable, that's going to affect your endocrine system, which is your hormones. If you think you are worthless, it is going to affect your skin. So you're more likely to have psoriasis, itchy, red, scaly kind of skin, and so on. So if patience is a problem for you, it's going to affect your nervous system. The one to look at is I'm not good enough, and we've all felt not good enough in some cases, and this actually affects our respiratory system. So all of these body systems and negative beliefs are in my book on page 120 and 121, Boost Success in All Areas of Your Life. So these are the body systems that are affected. So let's just have a look at the next slide. So this is a summary of the same slide, but I've added in the master body system. So that's why this is in grey. So at the back of all of these body systems is what is called the master body system that permeates and overrides all other body systems, and that is the endocannabinoid system. Endo's got to do with endocrine, which means hormones. So these little hormones have little receptors on them called cannabinoid receptors, and that's kind of just like cannabis. So these little receptors are going, give me more, give me more, give me more. So every time you have a negative belief or an attitude or a feeling that is affected, it will go to and affect a specific body system. But behind this body systems are these receptors. So these receptors actually create your addictions. So that is the issue in any eating disorder or weight management disorder, any of those types of things. These receptors behind the master body system here are going to affect all of these other body systems. And that's why it's extremely difficult for you to actually grab hold of and do something about those kind of issues. So let's just have a look here. So what do we do with the symptom? So we have those beliefs, we have the body systems that are affected, and we have symptoms, you know, whether it's a runny nose, a cough, a cold, irritable bowel, or so on. So this creates a dis-ease or a disorder, which is like a disruption to your normal patterning. So if you take action, you're going to resolve the underlying issues. So you're going to have to go back to this end here and resolve issues back there. If you take no action and you ignore the systems and you just keep popping pills for years and years and years, you're going to create disease or disorder long term. So what we do in either situation is, a solution is we seek pleasure over pain, and this has got to do with those receptors. So in order to resolve these types of issues, you've got to go back to your beliefs and your body systems affected, and you've got to change those beliefs, and you've got to resolve how you respond to stress, because how you're responding to stress is affecting the whole of this, all of your body systems, and creating all of these symptoms. So that's what this is. So I hope you get some information that might be useful. If you need to contact me, do so, and hopefully I will speak to you soon.